It is 7:45. Finding the right attorney for whatever legal case you're dealing with certainly can be a challenge. Today, attorney Rick Piliponis joins us to kind of break down how someone should go about picking a lawyer for their case and what questions to ask when making this very important selection. Good to see you, Rick.
Good to see you.
So, I'm going to interview you right now.
Excellent.
Why should you be my attorney?
Well, one of the things that's important that you need to understand, or that people who are hiring an attorney need to understand, like if you have a medical malpractice case or you have a workers' comp case, say for a medical malpractice case, the attorney that's going to be on the other side, that's going to be representing the hospital or that's going to be representing the doctor, 99% of what they do is defend and represent doctors and hospitals. So you need to have someone who kind of understands what those cases entail and what is going to kind of go forward from step one all the way through to trial.
Sure. Kind of get a history of the kind of cases this lawyer that you're talking to has worked before. And also research, I would think, would be extremely important, whether it's the internet. I guess you Google them?
It's just being familiar with, from your side, you want someone who's familiar with that area of law. And it used to be where attorneys kind of had just a general practice. But practices have kind of evolved so that there's more of a specialization. There's more, when you're focused on something, you can do a better job with it.
Sure. What are some of the key questions when someone is looking for the right attorney? What should that person be asking the attorney?
One of the things you want to know is what kind of law they practice. If they do have, if they've got their hands in a bunch of different pots, it's hard to focus on one thing. And you want to kind of find out where they are in their practice as far as how many cases they take, how often they go to trial, how they're going to handle your case. And you can find out a lot of information about attorneys. And like you said, one of the things that you can do is look them up on the internet. There are reviews on the internet. There are, attorneys have websites. People have gone on their websites and given some input into what they think of how they handled their case, and that can be helpful to let you know what you're stepping into, because it's a big decision and you don't always realize that right off the bat.
Sure. All right, well, if you are interested and you are needing an attorney, you can certainly call these guys over at the Higgins firm. There's the contact information, 615-353-0930, or you can always contact Rick personally, rdp@higginsfirm.com.